There is a global shift happening in data analytics as enterprises seek ways to get faster and smarter as they do more with SaaS in the cloud. But as this industry evolves, what are some of the implications? Joining me to discuss is Mike Capone, CEO of Qlik, a data integrations and analytics solutions company. So, Mike, it's been a really tough and unpredictable year for lots of companies, and many are tightening their belts, some even cutting things like marketing or IT. What would you say to a CFO who is weighing whether or not to cut data analytics?
First, just at a macro level, companies, it's proven time and time again that companies that invest into a downturn are the ones that come out stronger and thrive and create separation from their competition. So the first thing I would say is just in general, this is your time to thrive. This is your time to invest and come out stronger. Now, when it comes to data and analytics, I would say that case is exponentially stronger, that now's the time to double down on data and analytics. Small changes driven by insights that you can get from data analytics and AI can make huge differences in your business. We've seen time and time again, retailers looking at buying patterns, repositioning merchandise can grow sales exponentially. We work with a credit card company just down the road from me here in New York, where just a small change in their fraud detection algorithm driven by data and analytics and AI actually saved them tens of millions of dollars. So now is not the time to be cutting your budget for data and analytics. On the contrary, now is the time to actually be digging deeper into that area of your business.
With automation and IoT, data is everywhere. And organizations across the globe are struggling to manage that data. How do you see data integration evolving?
There was a time when analytics was a thing unto itself. And the fact that, you would have your dashboards and your visualizations. And the problem with that was twofold. One is it was really hard to get data into those platforms. And second, you would get a dashboard and you wouldn't know what to do with it. I can't get my business to take action on that information, that insight that I got from that dashboard. Well, now you called it, Clarence. Data is everywhere. It's coming off sensors and devices. It's getting huge volumes of data. So the conversations I have with C-level executives are, help me harness my data. Help me get my data analytics ready from all these sources in the cloud, on premise, from sensors. And then once they get the analytics, which Qlik has always been great at, now it's, okay, now what do we do with it? The good news, and there's really good news, is with the modern cloud data lake capabilities, the Snowflakes, the Redshifts, you're able to do that now. You're able to harness huge amounts of data into the cloud, and data integration is a key part of that. And what we've discovered, with our platform is customers love the ability to harness that data more and more in real time. So it makes decisions in real time. But the trick is you have to do it in a way that doesn't crush the rest of your operations, right? It has to be lightweight on your operational systems. So harnessing that data, getting into modern cloud data lake platforms, curating it, cataloging it, and then analyzing it, and then taking action on it. That's really the future. Companies that do that well are the ones that are going to compete and win going forward.
So how have your customers leveraged a cloud agnostic model to advance their goals?
You called it. Cloud agnostic is really the way. There really, if you're a large enterprise, there really is no simple solution to say, I'm just going to pick everything up and move it into a cloud, right? Or move it into one cloud provider or the other. There are two things happening. One is most enterprises are hybrid. There's just some analytics, some data that's always going to reside inside of your enterprise, whether that is just your strategy, whether it's tied to your kind of operational systems, or whether it's tied to regulatory or legislative reasons. As you know, there's very strict data privacy laws more and more every day. So there's always going to be a need for some sort of on-premise in-house data and analytics. So we call it hybrid. You want to get some use cases into cloud, some on-premise. Second is most of my customers are saying, you know what, I'm going to have 2 or 3 partners in the cloud. I'm going to have Microsoft and AWS, or GCP and Microsoft. And so our strategy has always been, we're agnostic. We partner really well with all of the hyperscalers. And what we try to do is make sure we meet our customers where they want to meet us, in whatever cloud they want to use, or if they want to keep some things on premise, that's great too. It's not all or nothing.
So how are some of Qlik's customers getting more users in touch with meaningful data in their company?
I want to say, I don't disparage dashboards, because dashboards have been a long part of our history, and we still do really well at it. But the key to engaging your workforce in analytics is you have to take the analytics to them. You have to embed it in their day-to-day lives and their day-to-day workflows, in the devices that they are most comfortable using. So instead of saying, hey, go sign on to this laptop and look at this dashboard, what we do now is we say, hey, the analytics are built into this mobile app. Like a floor manager in a food service company has a little mobile app running on their phone that tells them what's going on with their labor, what are their overtime costs, what are their scheduling, and how can they be smarter about it. Or it shows up in a workflow. You're a customer service manager, and you're seeing insights about a customer in real time in whatever CRM system you're using. We also leverage technology that everybody uses, so alerting through text messages like, hey, your sales just dropped below a certain level, like go click here and see what's going on. But it really is that paradigm, which is you have to bring analytics to the place where people are comfortable using it in their day-to-day lives.
That's excellent. Thank you, Mike. And thanks for your insights today.
Great pleasure. It's always great to talk to you, Clarence.
And if you'd like to learn more about data governance, check out the article, What is a Data Governance Program, on TechRepublic.com. That link is in the description below. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.